Hi everyone, it's Cassie, the Young Teen Librarian at East Hampton Library. Today, for our virtual Make and Take craft, I'm going to show you how to make CD scratch art. So for CD scratch art, what you will need will be any old CD. So you can tell we have our old CD here. This is a sample of what it should end up looking like. You will also, along with any old CD, you will also need black acrylic paint, a sponge paintbrush, a pencil with a sharp point, so make sure the pencil is sharpened. We don't want it to be dull. And then a tool with a sharp point. I am using an awl here, but you could also use a screwdriver. Now, I have 3 CDs here, so to make this CD black, so we have our sample here. This is the one we are going to be tracing on and creating today. This blank CD with no paint on it is going to be used to show you how to put the black paint on. So it's pretty simple. What it is that, so I'm going to flip this one over. Whoop, I flipped it over. So if you can tell, this is the front, just like this is the front. So when you're painting it, you are going to flip it over and you're going to paint the back part. So I'm going to set the sample aside. And I found the simplest way to do this, I don't have to put paint into a little cup or anything. I just kind of dribble a bit of the paint onto the CD and then brush it. Now, if you'll notice, you'll probably notice that the paint is kind of pulling a little bit. It's not going on, in some places it's not going on completely smoothly. It's sort of like beating up and pulling away. And for that, pretty much the reason for that is such a smooth surface, so it's not having anything to stick to. So to properly do this, you have to do more than one coat. So essentially you paint on this first coat of paint, you let it dry, and then you paint on a second coat. Because as you can tell, some parts of the CD are covered, but other parts, I can see it myself, that other parts are exposed where the paint is just beating up in that particular area. So I have to do a first coat, let it dry, and then I'm able to make a second coat, and then you will get a solid color like this. So this is the solid color. So we're going to set aside our paint. I kind of got paint on my hands. I always forget to wear gloves when I'm doing this. So that is another pro tip. If you're going to be doing this, make sure you wear gloves, just to be on the safe side. Alright, so what we will be doing with the pencil is we will be tracing a pattern onto the CD. So this was the pattern that I traced. I did like sort of a heart shape in the middle, and then I did these little, I just traced these little dots, and then I traced the outline of these diamond shapes and then the scalloped edge. So for this one, we are going to do something similar to the scalloped edge. I don't know if you can see that. So that is our with the pencil, that is our pattern. It's going to be more of like a triangle shape all the way around. So that is our drawing with the pencil. It is kind of almost makes the thing look like either like a gear or like a sun. So in the middle, we're going to do sort of like that flowery shape we had with our original one. So you can tell there. Now with this one, once we have done the scratch art part of it, this one will not get the sort of iridescent look of the rest of it because this inner part does not have the shiny part of the CD. It's the clear plastic, so it will only show through as clear plastic. Alright, so that's what we have so far. Then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do sort of a teardrop or leaf shape all the way around. Okay, so that is our shape there, and to end it, I'm going to do a little shape around, I'm going to draw something around on this side of this little scalloped edge. Right there. So alright, so that is what our eventual pattern will look like once we have done the scratch art portion of it. Let me set our pencil aside. And so for this, it is pretty simple. You are just going to trace along the pencil lines with the awl and scratch off the black paint that is on there, and then it will reveal the iridescent shiny part of the CD behind it. Alright, I'm going to do one to show you, so see that? How it's sort of shiny. You can see it little bit right there. So now we will continue with the rest of the CD. Alright, so that is the first half of the CD scratch art design along the edge, and we will continue with the other portions of the design. Alright. Okay, so those are our two examples of CD scratch art. Alright everyone, so I hope that you enjoyed that, and I hope that you all have a great rest of your day. Bye everyone!